Peace, peace, good peoples. What's going on with you? You know you back with your homeboy Reg Turner. And it's a rainy day, so kind of killed my outdoor plans. I had some things to do and some people to go see, you know, concerning car and bike business. But the rain put a halt on those plans. So since it did, I want to share with you guys an interview that I did with author Martine Myers, Miss Martine Myers. So let's get into it, man. I hope you guys like the interview. Let's get it, baby.
Tonight I'm feeling hazy,
Feeling real hazy.
like now. It's C4,
baby.
it's time to do.
What we gonna do?
Tonight we gon' ride. Tonight we gon' ride. Hey, sir.
Peace,
Hi,
peace. What's going on?
Mr. Hey. So
How you
everybody's
doing?
peace. Okay. Let's start in the house.
All right, all right. How you doing, man?
Look at you. All decked out for the
Yeah,
interview.
I couldn't come on your live in a t-shirt and a snapback. I
Oh,
said I had to
I
come
know,
on.
I know how you do. I know how you do. So I should have known. I should have known.
Big
So
factory. Hey, Mitch, no, big factory.
yes, big factory all the time, all the time. So we do have Joseph in the room. We have Beauty Baby. Thank you, Beauty Baby, for the compliment. She's complimenting me on my YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
Big up to you on
And
that.
thank you so much. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to do it right. You know how it is.
Right,
Okay? It's
right,
either you do it all the way or you don't do it at all. Right?
right.
So
Definitely,
might
definitely.
as well. And Shaysa's in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with us. Yes, he has a bow tie on.
Peace. What's up, Montreal? Yeah, hey, leave it up to Mitch, man. Leave it up to Mitch.
Why not? Why not? I mean, it's nice when men get all decked out, even if some men do it a lot, some do it once in a while, but it's great to be able to do it. It really is.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
I mean, especially when you got the attire to do so. You
Why
know,
not? I
why
mean,
not?
especially the way things are going on in this world today, any opportunity or any thought that you get to be all decked out, I think you should just take it because life is so short. There are so many aggravations, so many things happening. I mean, just do you, people, for real.
GQ,
Do you.
what it do, my brother?
What's up, GQ? Yeah, just do you. So we do have about a few in the room. We're gonna just wait just a little tidbit for a few others to come in for us to get started with the program. So how was your day today?
It's been I was gonna say it's been cool, but it's been hectic. Just dealing with business and being a business head and a business mind. Things are not going to go according to plan, but anytime that you can just woosah and work it
Yeah,
out. Most times it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But today it worked out. But for a good 2 hours, I was heated, like pissed off, heated, like.
mm, I could imagine.
But I pressed it out, and ironed it out. It was cool. What
That's
up,
good.
Dwayne?
That's good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not easy being in business, number one. The thought of it is nice, but the responsibility is a whole other ball game.
yes,
And
it
the
is.
fact that you're accountable for other people if you have employees, that's another ball game too. So
Yeah.
go on and introduce yourself and let us know who Mr. Reg Turner is, because we know he is a whole lot.
Right. What's up, Dunn? I see you just jumped in here. Petty Boy Dunn, and y'all go holler at him. That's my cousin, man. That's my
Hey,
real family
welcome.
right
Welcome
there.
aboard. Thank you for coming in and being with us.
Um, but yeah, you guys know me as Wrench Turner. Some people that probably come into this live know me as Black Godi.
Okay.
And I see all them hearts. I said Black Godi, all them hearts went up. Woo! I did music and I sold a whole lot of records, so a lot of people know me as Black Godi. See, so when I did Wrenchturna, I said that I was going to just turn over a new leaf because a lot of people just like, looking at me as one way,
Mm,
being black. So I wanted Wrenchturna to be the new leaf of matureness, of being grown. And, you know, I had a rough time for a long time.
hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is
Yes.
why it's kind of easier now. But yeah, I'm college educated, and
Awesome.
yeah, I'm street educated also. You know what I mean? But I've been around the block more than a few times, and I got
Understood.
pulled over a couple times too. You know what I mean? So
Understood. But the thing about it is that you didn't stop right there.
oh no, oh no.
You
I
know,
mean,
that's the
I've been
thing.
shot. I've been shot 3 times. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
if that couldn't stop me, nothing was gonna stop me. I appreciate that too, GQ. I told you I got that collab. I'm gonna send you too, champ. Um, one thing about me, if I say it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, then I'm gonna break my neck trying to do it.
Mm.
You know
So
what I
we
mean?
definitely got
So
to check out your music, like Joseph is saying. We got to check out Black Gotti.
I mean, you can go to my Wrench Turner page and then go to my playlist. And
Ah,
when you go to playlist, you scroll down on the playlist, and then you're gonna see a folder that says Grown Man Bars.
okay.
That's the one you want to click on to.
All right. So everybody, you guys heard grown man bars right down in the comments. So everybody knows when you guys go to his link, okay, which is connected to Rizzle, go to grown man bars and check out the playlist.
Appreciate the
Nice.
salute, Mitch. What's up, Ken?
Nice.
Appreciate that, Dwayne. Yeah,
So, so around when did Wrench Turner come about then after around what time?
um, last year actually.
What?
Yeah,
What?
peace. Yeah,
Wow.
I, I see you, Ken. Peace, peace. Um, yeah, what happened was I was an unofficial lead at Amazon,
Oh,
and let's just say I was in a position of power. All right,
okay.
and somebody that I didn't like, one of the supervisors that was above me,
Mm-hmm.
started having a a offsite relationship type.
Mm.
Right? So me and the person that was next to me fell out
Mm-hmm.
because she felt like that I didn't respect her position.
Mm.
And to be honest with you, I didn't. Um,
It's okay. I totally get it for real. That's what those are things that happen on the workforce all the time.
yeah, I mean, I'm just being completely 2000 with you.
Yeah.
I didn't like her. I didn't like the air she breathed.
Mm.
I didn't like being around her. Nothing. Like she gave off dumb vibes. Yeah, it wasn't entanglement, Dwayne. Like because the dude had a girlfriend and wasn't even supposed to be dealing with her. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, and on top of that, in um, when you go past a certain stage of just being an employee and being,
Mm-hmm.
higher up, they
Mm-hmm.
say that you're not supposed to have entanglements. You know what I mean? With
Absolutely.
other people. So I quit.
Okay.
I didn't care though. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have my motorcycle shop. So I definitely had something to fall back on.
Mhm.
By the way, I had my motorcycle shop for 7 years now. And
Nice. Nice.
yeah, and so basically what I was doing with Amazon, I would come on to Amazon when it got cold because
Yeah, I
people
totally get it.
believe it
Yeah,
when it's
business is
cold.
down.
And
Mhm.
and every single year, since about I think it was 2016, I would go back like every winter, and I would go
Mhm.
back. You know what I mean? And they knew me because I didn't come into play.
Right.
Why? Why? Because I'm not going to hire somebody that's going to come in to play on the clock.
Right.
So why would I take a job and come and play on the clock?
Right.
That just didn't make any sense to me. So I quit, and before I quit, I started Boston Bridges with my son. And I just looked around and I was like, I got enough going on that I
Mhm.
really don't need this shit, you know?
You
And
had
that's
that
what it
moment of
became.
clarity. That moment of
Yep,
clarity from DC.
yep,
That's what you had.
yep. That moment of clarity. Hey, Montreal, what you mean? Where at?
I think he's talking about the shop.
Oh, my shop is in North Carolina.
Hmm. Well, Montreal is in North Carolina too, I believe.
Mm,
So you
mm.
guys should check out.
Where he at? What city you at, champ?
Yeah, I think you guys need to connect because
Hey,
him
it's
and
no
you,
problem with
baby,
me.
North Carolina. I know it's no problem. That's why I'm letting them know right now.
It's no
So,
problem with me. Like,
so you
hey,
mentioned that you started the business Voss and Bridges with your son. So tell
yep.
us how that idea came about because I'm definitely interested. I know a lot of other people are interested, and your line is coming out there amongst the Rizzlers, I would say, all Rizzle members pretty much, because many are starting to flaunt it. So let us know exactly how that came about.
All right. So this is the official story given to Miss Martine. You know, we're not gonna share this with nobody. Right? Um,
Exclusive, yes.
exclusive, right? So the way that it came about was this. You remember when we was going through that whole thing of I think it was Gucci, Montclair, and another company. They did some things to just show black people that they don't
Oh,
respect us. You know,
oh
you remember
yes,
that
yes.
that
Yeah, that
thing?
little
That
that
thing?
little monkey emblem that they had
Yeah,
all over
yeah,
the
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Hmm.
all right, me being a person of fashion. Um,
Hmm.
by the way, for those of you who don't know, uh, Raleigh, NC. Hey, I'm right there next to you, Montreal. I'm in the
And
Bowl
and
City.
Mitch is in North Carolina too. Mitch is in North Carolina too.
Oh yeah, I know Mitch is out here. Hey, Mitch, both of y'all. I'm in the Bowl City, baby. Y'all should know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Um, so they threw me off saying that. What was I saying?
You were talking about when the Gucci line came out
Okay,
with that.
right. So
Mhm.
so me being a person of fashion, right? I
Yeah.
said that I was about to get rid of everything that I owned from those people.
Yeah,
So me and my son jumped in the car and we went to the homeless shelter and we gave it all away. Yeah,
I agree. I
yeah,
commend you for that because you
yeah.
wanted to be totally disconnected and disassociated with that
Yep,
nonsense.
yep.
I'm gonna
I
give you a
mean,
pop right here. What?
you know what I mean?
Yes,
So they let me know that they didn't appreciate me as a consumer.
absolutely. They
So
really did it.
so after they made me feel like that, I was just like, okay, these are clothes that I am no longer going to use. So let me give them to people who are less fortunate that may not have clothes. They gonna look at it like, oh shit, this Gucci. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Excuse my language, but
I agree.
I really don't care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a family that live in Durham. Been to the dog. No, I don't go to the doghouse because all of they Franks is swine, bro. So I can't eat from there. You know what I mean? But I do rock with Church's Chicken though. That's the spot. But yo, Mitch and Montreal, it's nothing, man. Like I'm right here. We can get up. It's nothing. Anytime you come to the city, I show you a good time. It's nothing. But so at that point, after I gave it away, I said I wanted to start something. And not only did I want to start something, I wanted to start something that could be passed down generationally.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first spark.
Yes.
The second spark was, what can I do to break us apart from everybody else? They are. Don't lie. For real, they really are. So I said, how about I brand our name? Because my son got my wife's last name.
Mm-hmm.
And I got, well, I am going to have, hey, shut up, cuz. Don't be talking about churches, man. Churches that crack, man. But, so he got my wife's last name, and
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to get my dad's last name, but I
Mm-hmm.
ended up getting my mom's last name.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at that situation for what it really was.
Mm-hmm.
By him supposed to have got my last name, and
Mm-hmm.
I supposed to have got my dad's last name.
Mm-hmm.
So hence, Voss, him, and
Mm-hmm.
me, Bridges. Voss and Bridges.
Nice, nice, nice. I love it. I totally love it. And
So
the concept is really beautiful in how the thought of the business came about. But the most important part is that you are creating legacy. Legacy is important, especially
big
for
facts.
us Black people. We need to think along those lines every day because a lot of us work hard. We have to think about tomorrow. What are we leaving when we leave this earth? A lot of people are going crazy over Black Panther and all that. Great. But at the same time, he left a legacy. He had a legacy. He left something and he worked and he knew that he was not going to be there. He knew he had limited time. So
Yep.
we need to
Yep.
think about all of those things. Those are primary factors in our lives. And we're here doing videos and everything. Be mindful of the message that we're putting out because that's part of our legacy. We're there doing YouTube, that's part of our legacy. Everything that we touch is part of our legacy because they're not going to come down. They're going to stay up there. So when we're not there anymore, people are going to go back and be like, oh, let's watch Martine. Let's watch Mr. Wrenchturna. That's it. That's part of the legacy.
Facts.
And we
Facts. I
gotta,
mean,
yeah.
you with everything that you're doing. This is why we refer to you as our Oprah, because we wasn't alive to see her journey, to see her start, but we see you
Mm-hmm.
and we can relate to you. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's
Yes.
like, okay, I'm rocking with the campaign.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
it's really like that. It's really like that. And most of the time people don't see others come up. You know what I mean? They just see
Mm-hmm.
when they up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh shit, where did they come from? What
Mm-hmm.
happened? You know what I'm saying? What did they do to get here? And but they never even know how long you treaded water around dirt.
Oh yeah. Oh
Huh?
yeah. We
Huh?
could talk about that
Huh?
on another line.
Huh? For real. They don't know. You know what I mean? A
Oh,
lot of people don't know.
oh
They
yeah.
really
Oh
don't
yeah.
know. And so, I stay extra humble, extra humble, just because I don't know, I could be inspiration to somebody that I never even met.
Absolutely. I mean, that's
You
one
know
thing
what
I
I mean?
noticed about you from the first couple of interactions I had with you on Rizzle, I noticed how humble you were, you know. And I'm good with vibes. I'm great with energy. As soon as I connected with you, I was just like calm and collected, but at the same time, he's a powerhouse. I just knew from that then on. And then afterwards, you know, things go on and we're communicating, and something says to me, check out his other pages, you know, go to YouTube. I went to YouTube and I was just like, oh, okay.
Boosted boy Josh in the building. Hey, Miss Martine, that's another one of my homeboys right there, Boosted boy Josh. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Mr. Boy Josh, thank you for being
Yeah,
with us. Was
good,
in the
yo.
building here too. Jake is here as well. Thank
Yeah,
you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We do have a full house for Mr. Wrenchturna, so that is something to really commend each and every one of you guys for being on. So
yeah.
one thing I love talking about your YouTube is your intro, and I told you that before. Guys, if you do not watch Reg Turner's videos on YouTube, you're missing a whole lot, okay? Because it's not only about like mechanics, you know, it's about inspiration, it's about motivation. You will totally be inspired. Like, if you don't have a YouTube, you're gonna want to get a YouTube. First of all, his intro is so captivating. It reminds me of, I don't know, there's a show that used to be on MTV with guys fixing cars. I can't remember the name, but for
You
some reason,
talking about oh, first off, I appreciate that GQ. Salute. I appreciate that, bro. You talking about what was the name of the show, man? I know
you know,
what
they
you're
repair
talking about. Yeah.
cars, old cars, and make them new.
West Coast Customs.
Yes,
West Coast Customs, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so every single time I watch you on YouTube, it reminds me of West Coast Customs. It's for real, because
Bet my mind.
you pit my ride.
Yep.
There you go, pit my ride. Pit my ride. Okay.
Right.
It's, let me tell you, that's you. That's you. The intro, guys, you guys will be stuck on the intro. I don't care if you don't need to watch the whole video, for real. Just go to check out the intro. Once you get to the intro, it's gonna make you stay. Go to the intention to just watch the intro. Once you watch the
I
intro, you're gonna be
appreciate
like,
that.
let me see more, let me see more. I mean, that's what got me. That's what
Yeah,
got me. So every
I
time he
appreciate
drops
it.
something, I got that notification bell on. Every time he drops something, I know I just go watch and that's it, you know, and I'm good.
Right.
But it's and what's nice is that you just really relax in your element and you're just letting people know either what's going on with the shop or something current that happened. Like recently, he spoke about Black Panther, you know, Chadwick Boseman. He gives his thoughts about a lot of different topics. Like you just never know what's dropping, so you just gotta connect and
Yeah.
just be on it. It's a real TV show, I would say, on YouTube. The way it's
I mean,
happening.
this is why I try to stay, and I appreciate that too, and I appreciate you looking and really seeing like, oh shit, dude is really multifaceted, huh?
He is.
Like, I mean, I try to focus everything about auto mechanics. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of if it's motorcycle mechanics or auto mechanics, but I try to keep it focused around that. But it's a lot of times where it's like I can't just focus on that. I have to speak out because my voice matters too. So if my voice matters, then let's just let's just keep it all the way 2000. And if we're gonna keep it 2000, let's keep it funky while we're doing that. All right.
Absolutely.
And I've always been told, even like my pops, he just raised me like that. There are times when people are going to look at you, look to listen to you, and they're not gonna get it, and they're gonna look at you like you crazy as hell because they mind frame ain't in the same mind frame. So then
Mm-hmm.
that's when you got to break things down to an elementary level and
Yes.
give people these things so then they can understand, yo, dude, he don't want to do nothing to me. He don't even want nothing from me because for real, I don't want nothing from nobody. The government was giving out money on this COVID shit. I ain't even asked them for no money.
Yeah.
So
The
I'm good.
EIDL and the PPP loan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't, nope, I'm good because if I accept something from somebody, it's two things that's going to happen. They're going to talk shit about it and they gonna bring it up whenever they choose to. He doing this now. He won't say that when he was owing me money.
Trust me, I know.
You could pay those people back everything that you owe them, and they gonna bring up, oh
I
shit,
know.
you won't acting like that when you owe me that money, and you know you supposed to been paying it on such and such, and you ain't paid until. The key word is, I paid it though, right?
Absolutely, and it's a done deal.
So my thing from that one point, and just have kind of eradicating miscreants away from around me, and just and really understanding, like the song says, I'm a job. I don't work a job. I am a job. Like
You
I
are.
came to understand, I had
You
to
are.
come to understand that. Like,
Yeah.
and when I came to understand that, I came to understand that I could sell anything.
Yes.
I'm loved every single place that I go. I can go any place on earth. I done been out of bounds in places that I ain't even supposed to be. And
Indeed.
people, yep, and the reciprocation is real. So those are the two things that I learned. And when I learned those things, I said, how to translate that into financial gain.
Absolutely. And you know what? The concept that you had about starting the business and the way you came about it is exactly the same way that every entrepreneur has done it. But the only thing, like you said, we seldomly hear about the startup. You see like them in the middle or at the finish line and they're booming. But the startup is the primary source. And you need to know that part. And I think a lot of people need to connect with people who are actually really starting up to really see the trail and to see that as one is going through the trail, that they can go through that trail as well. You know, that it's really possible, because being business minded is one mindset, but getting there is a whole nother ballgame. And saying that you're making it, being there is a whole nother thing. You know, it's not easy.
I mean, when you look at it, right, you think about it like this. I'm a reader, so I read a lot, all right?
Awesome.
Automatically, we're not supposed to thrive.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They
Stereotype. Yeah. They don't want us to.
They say in first year, our business is full.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you take that into account, all right? Then you take into the account of them giving you money and them charging you 17 to 23% APR. Being a startup business, you know what I mean? Like, how are you charging that much being a startup? Aren't you supposed to be helping them?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
You're
not
absolutely
help.
right. Absolutely right.
That's not help.
It's not help.
That's
Because
not
you know
help.
what? Because the system is already set up in a way that it doesn't open doors for certain criterias. So certain people don't really get a chance unless you're really going to fight for it. And how many actually go about fighting for it to get to where they need to get to? That's why it's only 2% of that population that actually does make it. That's why it's always 2% of millionaires that's actually doing it out there. You know, every book you gives you the same information.
And you got to come to understand that it's people around you that you think is there. You think they down, but they
But
not
they're
really
not.
down. They
Oh, yeah.
down to see you come up so they can come up.
Absolutely.
This is why they don't
You
have
call those copycats.
right.
Okay. So Joseph is saying Martine makes me want to make YouTube videos and keep going. Yes, Joseph, I told you this. Keep doing you, man. It's worth it, everybody. You just got to keep trying and keep reading books about it and keep moving forward. There's so much that we can do.
what Mitch said, big factory.
That's right. Include YouTube
Hey,
in that factory, y'all.
hey, let me take a second. Let me take a second to promote Mi Campo. Mi Campo is a tequila, and you guys should check it out. And don't ask me my connections and all that. I'm just
That's his
promoting.
sponsor, guys. That's his sponsor. So his sponsor's paying him to be here.
Hey, I'm just letting you guys know that next time you're in the liquor store and you pass the tequila out, check out
So
Mi Campo.
check out
You
the
know,
sponsor, y'all.
right? And the real sponsor is Voice and Bridges. This whole video is sponsored by Voice and Bridges. Oh, what you thought? I was gonna give you the whole video? Nah, you gotta go to her page to see the whole video. Pull up on her page at author Martine Myers and check out her page, especially all of the females that watch my page. Pull up on her page. Beauty tips, all of that good stuff, man, how to help yourself. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you pull up on Voice and Bridges. Stop by and stay fly. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Wrenchturna out. Wrenchturna out. Peace.